Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. A few weeks ago, I set you all the task of rebuilding the Brutalist Minions Ride from the Universal Kids Resort in Texas, and a lot of you sort of stepped up to the plate. So we've got over a dozen to look at. So I have brought in my fellow content creator, friend, and Minions expert, Mineral. Hi.
Banana.
That's
right.
No. Oh, you can back it
love
up.
Minions.
I totally thought I was throwing you under the bus there.
I love Steve. No, Steve's the only one I know.
That's one more than I knew. I hear that the newer movies are pretty good.
I have also heard that. I haven't seen any of them, but the new one in particular looks quite interesting. It's about like the history of cinema, which is
I'm a big fan of Komoda Mayo, the Mark Komoda movie critic in the UK. And he raved about it, which I thought was fascinating. So maybe when it gets to streaming, but we have lots of Minions to get through today, so we're just going to dive straight in.
Indeed.
Okay, first up then, in no particular order these, by the way, this one is by Mr. Boat, and it is called the Minion Banana Factory. I don't know if you've ever done any sort of like competitions like this sort of stuff before, Mim, but I didn't really give much of a brief. And maybe I should have done, because I think people have gone in very, very different directions, which is a lot of fun to see. But this is one where I feel like it's a more realistic concept of what they could do if they maybe put another sort of 50 million into the ride kind of thing, you know? So first of all, I'm enjoying the fencing. These are cool. That's a neat way of using the... what is that?
It's like a little camera,
right?
isn't it?
Yeah. Camera from the underwater entertainer guy with a nice little splash pad over here.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, this guy's just.
Are these original Minions that have been added on top of what you provided?
I don't believe I had these Minions in. There's a good few Minions on the workshop, so I think some people have been able to pick through those, or maybe some people have made their own as well. Nice. One thing I will say that I think runs across all of these rebuilds is, look what happens if you just put some trees down.
Yeah. I've been watching some vlogs from this place over the last couple of days, and it really is just a completely barren.
It's not even like the early stuff was like just selective and they just pointed the camera at the wrong bits. Like that's what it looks like, eh? Like it's
it's depressing.
Yeah, so we do have this large structure here that we're hopefully looks interesting from the inside. I will say from the outside, it's kind of have the same problem that they have themselves, which is just
they're playing into the whole Universal Kids Resort thing.
The brutalism. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna queue jump all the way over here. Okay, here we go. So we're coming into Minions Factory. There's
bananas.
There's bananas. We're ticking all the boxes. It's doing everything it says on the tin. There's some sound effect robots and stuff. Oh, they're big bananas.
Yeah,
as well.
They're making the bananas big, I think.
I was expecting a lot of aquatic piece usage on this, just because of the theme of the ride and the style of the ride as well.
Nice to see those glowing parade pieces being used as well back there.
Yeah, real useful as dark rides. This is dark.
Okay. So he's pressing the button and then we're getting sort of flushed down.
We got flushed down, yeah. You get this really quite cool element. It's kind of a shame it's sort of wrapped up in such a crappy ride in the real thing, because it's actually quite a neat whirlpool element, you know. And then the diving board got rebuilt as more factory.
More pipes, you love to see it. He's getting what do you call that? An enema?
Yeah, water fountain and enema. Yeah.
The more Minions here.
Do we have a problem with them spitting? I've always thought about that. In these kind of rides, you very often get it. It's usually like an animal, like a hippo or something, or there's a dinosaur, and it's, it's all funny because it's water, but narratively, the thing just spat at me. Like, are we okay with that?
The disrespect.
I know, right? And then it wraps around and finishes off. That's great. Good job, Mr. Boat. I enjoyed the banana factory aesthetic of this one. I think these need a little piece of black at the end of them to really read them as bananas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be quite a simple addition to.
Yeah, and is that a Minion thing? This is what the bananas look like in Minions? I don't know.
I don't know either, to be honest with you.
But if not, I think little black ends to make them read more like what bananas and less like Wotsits or something like that. And I really love this final scene as well. And part of this is going to be the fact that I built the ride pretty rough and ready, that the sight lines are going to be tricky to see because this is quite high up, but otherwise I think it's good. And I like the little detail of having these things swing.
That's nice.
That isn't needed, but those sort of things. These often do. I notice this a lot in dark rides. There will be a post that looks like rope, and it's used to just put something on a slight swivel, just to give it a bit of motion. It's an easy way to get some motion into places. And even having the little the slots, like where they're coming out and going back into these.
Yeah, like they're on a conveyor or whatever.
Yeah, having those little bits of detail is real neat. Next up then, we have Brutalist Minion Ride by Matthew Gordon. And I think the big thing here is just how much some trees affect it.
Again, it's just breaking up the concrete with literally anything.
Yeah. Absolutely adore these trash cans. And it's a superb addition.
Very cute, yeah.
And still keeping the Minions vibe. Still got like a nice sort of open plaza here. You get a couple of food stores or the ice cream stores or whatever. I like the resort theme running through.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue and yellow colour scheme. So this is called Minions and the Treasure. Oh, okay, cool. So kept the station a little simpler this time. The focus has obviously been on the ride itself. But I really like the tropical stuff. I mean, the palm trees weird me out a little, how much they wiggle.
I mean that's the game's fault.
But
though.
that's not Matthew's fault, of course. Yeah, and I think we've done just what this kind of ride needed, which is just up to the amount of sort of animatronics. I mean, not even animatronics; they can be static. There just needs to be more of them, and the piece themselves needs to just look a bit more set in place and have a bit more of a sort of reason for it, like tell a little bit of a narrative.
Just some theming and some character, bit of kinetic energy.
Yeah, even just a slight sort of turn back and forth makes us a difference. I mean, look at this guy in the bath here. It's so fun.
I love that.
And they've even made the tall, I can't remember, the tall monk guy might be Steve, mightn't he?
Yeah. Sure. Possibly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to commit.
There's some more treasure.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the gold chests everywhere.
Yeah. Off that scenery rate,
The classic Planko 1 trick.
Does that still work? I can say it always used to be, You just used to stick 20 of them underneath any ride.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's probably more efficient ways to do it now.
Yeah, love all these little vignettes. Oh, there's a guy coming up and out of the...
Yeah, I like that. I'm noticing some nice little bits of detail with like lighting fixtures and those drainage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those little bits of realism.
Stuff. Yeah, it's nice. Nice touch.
There we go. And now that's turned into a chest now. And then again, a couple of these. This is the new thing, This is being able to put these down and actually have guests interact with them. Oh, as with most IP rides, we finish off with a dance party. Look at that.
Yeah.
If in
Got
doubt.
the dance party, more chests.
and then we wander off into the no man's land that some people have done stuff with, but many have left it about as plain as I left it, to be honest. That's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think the other thing to note as well here is that, for the most part, the concrete's just been coloured into that more sort of like terracotta kind of look. And it's amazing how just little things like that just add so much to it, Like it's almost like we've got we know what concrete looks like. So just moving it slightly away from that just saves effort without really doing anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you're kind of lightly theming the concrete itself, and then that's doing some of the heavy lifting, and then you don't really need that much else, like a bit of foliage, like a little bit of theming.
And I'm sure
it's kind of simple but effective.
I'm sure the plan for the real life thing is that the foliage will fill out over the years, like that does. That is a thing that happens, but even still, it still looks so bare, And then the other thing I want to point out here is I didn't notice this. Is Mineral notices that the path itself is minion shaped.
Yeah, and they've coloured it yellow in that area as well. I like it.
Which I think is a real nice touch. Yeah, again, maybe some foliage is coming here. You might lose the minion.
Lose the eye and the mouth effect, but I'm sure you could figure that out.
Yeah, but overall, no, I think that's a real good one, Matthew. Good job. All right, this next one is the Banana Shake Factory by Billy, and this is another one where kept the theme. And for the most part kept, layout and design and stuff, and I've just sort of dialed it up, but really kind of quite high dialed it up with a pretty extreme budget then. So we've got, again, water shooters. This is the thing. Yeah. That's a cool piece. That looks like a real sort of comedic gun.
Yeah, it looks a bit like a jester clown horn.
Yeah.
I think it's a trim corner piece, if I remember rightly.
A piece from the parades or something, maybe, like the corner of the...
I think it's a base game corner trim, and they've copied it around.
Oh, neat!
If I remember rightly.
That's good. That's good fun. And then we come down into here, large splash pad. Very happy to see splash pads here. I think this is a great use of this big open space.
Yeah.
A banana. See the black tips? That makes the banana, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's lots of different stuff here. Cute little walking
this is great
space. This is really good fun. Yeah, really big fun. Oh, I never even noticed there's a huge is that a cosmic cow, or is there a cow in Minions that I don't know about?
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but that looks good though. And then the banana shake. This is great. I kind of love this truck. I don't use it enough, but I think I used a couple in Planquatica, just where you just do this. You just take the truck and then just throw some stuff on it, and it instantly looks very themed. I think that's really neat. We're not going to ride this one because I think pretty much everything we can see of note is actually outside the ride, I guess. So we'll just take a quick look into the station.
Loving the station building.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in here. It's pretty packed
cool
in.
Structure, lots of movement everywhere.
I've never really thought about just using these just straight up as like a piston either, like I've always hidden those or added something to them, but they kind of work well here just as a thing that moves.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm just noticing there that all of the ride vehicles have a rotating minion on them as well.
They do.
Which is kind of awesome.
Do you know what the deal is with the purple minions?
No, other than they're like the not like the main bad guys, but they kind of get in the way. Like they're the sort of second tier heels in the movies. I think, yeah. And then I think this helix is really interesting. I did something like this on one of my parade floats. I think sometimes it really reads as like a moving thing, and then sometimes it doesn't. I think it's a tricky one to nail. I think it looks pretty good there. Toad agrees.
Either way, it's just a nice little bit of kinetic energy.
It's just a bit of movement, yeah. And then we have that here. The Shake Factory comes down into... well, let's be honest. It's a river of piss. Yeah, this is...
For all intents and purposes, it is a river of piss.
This is a banana milkshake river. I didn't even realise you could recolor any of these water... water
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Because it looks like piss.
Nice touch.
If you do.
It does look a bit like piss.
And then inside here we've got a couple of minions having the time of their lives in the spiral. Oh, this guy's spinning the valve. That's neat.
I like that.
Yeah. Again, and sometimes just having the creature spinning around, adds a lot. But then, like something like that just starts to tell a story now. Like it's not just him sitting around. He's opening the valve, and that's why this is happening. Like I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. That sort of I can never remember the name of it, but like storytelling through the scenery. Like through the placement of stuff.
Like environmental storytelling.
That's the word I was trying to think of. Yes, environmental storytelling, and then it comes out here. I don't believe there's much of a show building. No, it all just sort of comes out to here, and then it's all gone terribly wrong as you come down into Hello Bay. And then the diving board got a big upgrade. They're now doing a bit of surfing, and this is just an actual
very tastefully done, I think.
Yeah, it's nice. This is just an actual slide, like an in-game slide. Why not? Save on your piece count. That's
Very
great.
nicely done.
All right, next up one then. This is simply called Brutalist Minion Improved by Valdore, and this is a subtle addition. I think there's not crazy amount of changes here, mostly just sort of bringing in a color. Honestly, very similar to what I imagine they have been doing. I did notice. I watched a really great video by is it Poseidon Entertainment? It's a good YouTube channel that does like theme park documentaries. And they went and they said that they have started painting in some of the concrete and stuff. So I imagine this is actually quite similar to what we will see the ride sort of develop into. Sort of breaking up these concrete with sort of some nice, some bright colours. And there's a fun play area over here as well.
Yeah, there's some nice little touches. I would have liked to have maybe seen it gone a bit further.
I definitely think we could have
breaking up more of the concrete and...
Yeah, and also like maybe try and have a bit more of like conformity in the piece use, I suppose. Like we have these like this tile sort of structure, and it's like an interesting concept, I guess. It kind of gives me like Efteling vibes almost.
Yeah.
But then compared to everything else, it doesn't really match. Like it doesn't really sort of have much of a sort of tie into the rest of the space that is a lot more colourful, but still sort of rooted in that sort of 2010s iconography style design that this ride's going for some reason.
Yeah. That was another interesting thing in there. I'm assuming you watched Poseidon's review of the whole thing.
I did, yes, I enjoyed it a lot. I've watched way too many videos about this ride.
His review of the park, he's kind of speculating that it, instead of being designed by Universal, it's been designed by like a strip mall company, basically. Which is why the whole thing...
just more of like a local architectural design firm, because it definitely feels a little bit that way. But like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad. I think they needed a few more sort of feet on the ground showing off, like what it is, because like I said, it should be an advert really to the main parks, and I just don't think it is. But it's really cute. So you see, I like this little hopscotch that's banana. The little the sand pit is cute. This almost looks like an accessible swing, so it's like you could get a wheelchair into this. We have a lot of the swings here like that, where it's you could like wheel a wheelchair in and like lock it in and then swing them on it, which is really neat. So it kind of looks like it's got that kind of vibes here. But I like the play area. I like the direction we're going with some of the colours, but I think we maybe could have done a bit more. But otherwise, it's a solid start. And I think the unicorn ring, or the unicorn at least, is definitely something in Minions. I'm sure one of them has a unicorn stuffy or something that's a recurring.
That sounds right.
Meme, yeah. So it's so fluffy, yeah.
Nice.
Good job. All right, this one's called Minions Revenge by Scooter75, and from the sound effects, they are in full revenge mode. This sounds like a war zone.
Yeah, I'm excited.
A lot going on down here. I think we probably best just ride it. I want to see how this one goes, and just use the sign I made there, but sort of scaled it up. That's fun. And this one actually has a show building on that end corner there that most people, myself included, have left. So I'm interested to see what that looks like.
Fun sort of space sci-fi theme going on here.
I always respect anyone who has a go at this stuff, because I struggle with this stuff, this sci-fi theme in the game. I think, like you said, it's very... It's probably the most sort of like coded of the scenery, like a lot of other stuff you can really see how they've tried to make it so it'll work in other ways, but I don't think there's much else you can do with this other than a version of sci-fi,
Yeah, but it's very Planko 1 in that way.
Yeah.
I feel like if they had another stab at this theme in the new game, we'd probably get a much
You'd probably get
better
stuff that,
scenery set.
Yeah, and would work with steampunk or even like Frankenstein's laboratory type stuff as well. I could definitely see it being a bit more of a wider reach. But so I've always got a lot of respect for people who use it, because it's a scene I, for the most part, ignore. Off
the bat, it's interesting kind of circular roof structure thing going on here. It's quite cool.
It's tricky to do. It is. Yeah. Anything like that is tricky to do. I'm struggling to come around here and see without the wall clipping, but we have all the purple guys set up. I guess that's...
maybe you could zoom out and pull the camera to the other side of the
Oh, there we go.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look there, yeah. So we've got one guy in the middle there, hanging.
They're dangling him
To his death. What's
perilously.
going on? Like...
Some kind of torture.
Oh. Okay, yeah, he's not looking good. Okay, we'll put it in anyway. Sorry, buddy. I hope we don't have the same fate down here, but I think we're going to. Oh, doors. Very
Nice.
fancy. Now, I'm not sure if the idea here is that this is a target game, or we're just using the targets as a bit of scenery. Oh, the one in the tube there, that's fun. Like that.
Why have all the purple ones got these three little white...
That's their teeth. And without the scaling mod, that's as small as they go, I'm going to guess.
I see, it's a scaling mod thing.
Yeah, so you get these like weird like Cthulhu faces on them. Oh wow, this is doing no attempts to keep you drying anyway. This is
you are getting absolutely drenched.
This is like Bilgewater. I can't remember what it's called. The Popeye one at Islands of Adventure. That's just you will be soaked by the time you finish this. Oh, we actually have a change to the ride layout. This is the first one of these we're seeing.
Looks like they've got their revenge there.
Yeah, it looks like they're all sorted. So these lights are neat. Oh, this gives me very Space Mountain vibes.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't expecting this.
No, I wasn't either. This is impressive. Yeah, some amazing. What, just like say a few lights on and off could really change the space.
Oh,
and they're up in space. I think this is meant to be a moon landing.
I love that.
I'll get a better shot of it off ride in a minute. Oh, just another soak, just in case.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about the intricacies of running a rapids ride. I feel like a drop that instantly goes back into a lift hill probably isn't very realistic. But you've got to get it back to the station at some point.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, but for the fun of the ride, it's
10 points for using the sci-fi theme because it isn't one I like myself much, and I think it does fit Minions. They do a lot of like tech and building and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, it's very cool. Nice, cool bit of movement there with the lift piece at the back. It's another one of those pieces that it's difficult to find a use for. Tiny toilets.
I was just spotting this. Yeah. So, look,
nice.
And it's got the lid.
The lid's been blown off.
Very neat. Oh, we missed the little play area over here as well, which actually, as you exit the ride, you would walk through. That's a really neat little idea. Yeah, I've definitely been at least on some like screens that do that. I feel like the Honey I Shrunk the Kids ride.
The Disneyland Paris, Star Tours and Honey I Shrunk the Kids used to exit into like an arcade. I don't know if it still does.
I feel like one of them used to like go out into the play area like this, but you could sort of shimmy through it. That's a really nice idea. I like that. I like the exit through a play space. That's good. Yeah, neat. Again, you get the same trouble that a lot of the folks will have is like, what do we do to the exterior of the building if not build a full facade? Like obviously only people have had a few weeks, and this is meant to be a light sort of competition. So, but I think adding a show scene there and a bit of a fun drop is a great addition to it. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is Escape the Sea by Your Bird Can't Sing.
Interesting.
And it looks like we've kind of stripped minions away here. It's still kind of minion coded, I guess, because of the sort of color scheme and the big chunky aquatic pieces. Mm-hmm. But from what I can tell, this is minion free, and instead we are, like I say, leaning into the aquatic theme. What was it you just said about the aquatic theme?
It's nice to see someone just using the aquatic theme kind of, wholeheartedly. As intended,
as intended, as the frontier gods intended. One of the things I notice when I look at like non-content creators, like people who are just kind of playing the game and sharing some stuff that they're happy with, do you feel like there's this sort of content creator guilt about just using the stuff as intended?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I look at this and I think, well, this just looks awesome. Like, it's fun, it's very theme park coded, it's chunky. You know, like I would, if I walked around a corner at a theme park and that thing was just sat there as like a centerpiece of a splash pad, I'd absolutely be buzzing. You know, like I'd look at all this awesome like custom fiberglass stuff, and you know, but then but as a content creator, I just can't bring myself to being like, well, I'm just going to use this theme as intended. I think one of the best things that could happen for us is like Camtasso Park by Jan. You know, like he's just like straight up like, no, I'm gonna use this stuff how Frontier expects me to use this stuff, and was able to create something so good. You know, so.
Yeah, I think Okie Dokie Games is also really good at that.
Yeah,
he uses
absolutely.
the themes, and I think if you've got like a really strong kind of designer's eye, then it doesn't really matter how you're using the pieces.
Yeah, because I mean, there's still something to be said about making sure you've got like scale right. You know, make sure it all looks very sort of weighted. You know, it doesn't. There's nothing that particularly looks like floaty. I guess, you know, all that sort of stuff still matters.
Yeah. Anyway, this is looking very nice, very colourful.
Yeah, using these balloons to full advantage. We've got coral. I think I could see myself using this stuff like inside a dark ride as coral. Like I could see myself just doing straight up like an underwater room in a pirate ride or something, you know, and like using this stuff and not having much of a problem with it. And then we do have a built-in station. Nice.
Ooh.
The lighting just absolutely pops, eh? And then we've got some
Vibes.
eels. Love them. Awesome. We even have a staff exit as well. So here with the whirlpool, they've put the...
They're feeding a jammy dodger to the...
oh, yeah.
the big fish that I can't remember the name of.
Sea creature, yeah. I don't really know what it's called, but otherwise, yeah, we're very much leaning into the watery aesthetic here with all the sea creatures. Then we come around. Yeah, look, now we've removed minions completely, even though it is still very minion coded. We have removed minions. Oh no, wait. What's on the bed here? Oh no, it's their are they called drats? Those things?
Drats, yeah.
Yeah, Drats having a rest from playing his ukulele and, and sleeping. There we go. And then nice little beach scene to wrap it round.
Interesting.
So
was the brief to create something for the Universal Park with the Universal in mind?
Well, here's the thing. The brief was make this better, and I absolutely left it open to interpretation. I think next time we will rein it in a little, just so that we can maybe compare these a little easier. Because some have done what I would have probably done, which is, well, let's put some paint on it. Let's maybe splash out on a couple of fiber optic style animatronics, you know, and like bring up the planting a little bit. That's kind of what I was thinking people would do. But I didn't put a cap on it. So there are people who have done, well, I'm just going to rip everything Minions out because Minions suck. And that's fine as well.
Because this is great, but I'm not sure it's something that Universal would necessarily...
Well, it would be SpongeBob, I guess.
It'd be IP,
really,
and
right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, SpongeBob. Yeah,
which I do think the aquatic pack is very SpongeBob coded, to be honest, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So,
and you would think SpongeBob is like a good theme for a rapids ride.
Yeah, absolutely. There is one water ride there that SpongeBob themed, where it's like a teacups, but you can squirt water onto them or off them, and like a little bit like a water battle type thing. So. But yes, you would think that this would be SpongeBob, and I feel like that's what we've got a little bit here. But yeah, just using a lot of pieces that I don't use. You know, like it's nice. It's just nice to see. I'm always impressed when I see people just pull out big inflatable stuff, because that as much as I enjoy building more sort of realistic style, I'm certainly not going to ever say I'm the most realistic, of course, but like I do lean that way. It is nice to see just. No, do you know what? I'm just going to have a lot of inflatable jellyfish.
Yeah, I mean, they look great.
Able to get away with, but they're full of movements and stuff here. Yeah,
it's good stuff.
So this next one, the Minions Bellu Bay Rapids, has become Minions Getaway Gateway, and this is by fellow content creator Simply Savannah. Yeah, she was like, I don't play enough Planet Coaster. This is a great way to get back in. If you don't know, Savannah's a really great planet creator, but mostly focuses on zoo. She actually has a background in zoo management. She works as a zookeeper. So he's like a lot more focused on the animals, but does enjoy Coaster and does cover it from time to time, and was like, I'm going to use this as a way to sort of box off a little project. So here we go. This is simply designed as Minions Gateway Getaway, and this, I'll be honest with you, was more what I kind of expected people to do, which was sort of keep the bones, but add add a little bit extra theming, a little bit extra planting, like little things here, like the minions holding up the umbrellas. That is a theme park thing, you know what I mean? Like that is definitely the sort of thing you would see, where for anyone who's just a slightly creative look at it, you know what I mean? Like you said before, I think it looks like this ride has been built by an architect, and it's like, well, there's a minion here because there needs to be minions on this ride. Whereas this is a creative choice. This is wouldn't it be funny to have the minions hold up the umbrellas, you know? And you're instantly creating Instagram spots. You're doing all of this extra stuff as well as just theming the ride. So I think that's a real great touch. It looks like a lot of work's been done to the queue line here, so we will walk it. We've got some specimens.
Nice.
That's a really neat touch, eh? What's that? Again, that's just a piece I don't recognize. Oh, that's built out of lots of things, eh? That's a door.
Yeah, it's a glass.
Yeah,
glass panels, and then a bunch of aquatic kind of.
That's awesome.
Doohickeys.
Yeah. Very cool. Through here. Nice little queue line detailing here. Oh, these poor guys are in formaldehyde or something now, I guess.
In big vats for some reason. Love it.
And then, stone guest. Nice to see we're keeping on top of our scale. But we do have a shark fin.
Yeah, that's fun little detail.
Yeah. I love these. I use these a lot. These splash pieces. The wall. These are really great for signage. I use them all the time. They go come out. This awesome shark is chasing those guys, and then over here. Oh, this is another water ride, another water slide. This is cool. Yeah, there's just something about the level of IP that Minions is, I think, that just says this needs to be a little bit of peril, but then they come out and have a party. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of the level we're at with the theming. I think we come through and have a tiki party, but I like how the slides is the water feature as well, you know, so it's you've got something to look at, but then also it's acting as a way to get you wet. That's really neat. And then nice little steam room, and then I was
gonna say this looks a little bit Jurassic Parky all of a sudden.
And we just have dinosaurs at the end. These are go on then, are you good at your dinos?
I'm really not. No, okay. I'm not a dinosaur person at all.
I think that's an ankylosaurus, but I'm not.
Nice.
I'm not really up on them, but I think that one. And then this one is that's an Artshapeosaurus. Oh yeah, and then we've just got like Jurassic Park.
The fence was what made me think it.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't notice that. And then we come around. Oh, look at this! Just out of nowhere, there's a T-Rex. Again, though, I think dinosaurs are canon in the Minions world. I'm pretty sure I've seen seen them. These are awesome.
They're canon in Universal
and
IP,
also
so
in Universal.
Why not just smash them in there?
Yeah, and then a couple finishing you off, bringing you up. That's awesome, Savannah. Did a great job. And yes, this is whilst the interior is pretty plain. Like that, if you're going to build a building like this, that's kind of what the exterior has to look like, right? Like that's the sort of level of, I think anyway, for like a Universal level of IP, that's what that's what you should expect, and not just a big show building that's painted, which is basically what they have there now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, next up then, Minions World Tour by Dapius. This is the bridge that was built, but this one's been filled in. And we're going in pretty blind with this one. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Hello.
So we have a full plaza been built up here, completely surrounding the ride. So this is almost dark ride territory, I think, you know. Like the ride itself, I think, is pretty much covered completely. But there's Minions World Tour. This one did come with custom media as well. So at some point we maybe see some custom media. we have a
meet and greet.
A meet and greet, which is good. I wonder if this does anything. Or if that's just the event one, isn't it? That's not the do a thing one. But yeah, come and meet and greet Stuart. The plant colours even are themed.
Yeah,
it's impressive. We have a minionified banana fountain.
like the bananas on the ducks' heads.
And then a few little food places over here.
Yeah, that's great. And the facades are kind of the facades are kind of tied in with the style of the entrance to the park itself.
Yeah,
right?
the hotel
Kids Resort.
Yeah, the hotel entrance style, very blocky and colourful. Yeah, it works. You do look at this sort of theming in real life and think, well, yeah, sure, it's a building, they've painted it, but like it absolutely works here. I think as like a realistic looking sort of style. Hello Gelato, and then a gift shop. I mean, having this sort of stuff all just sat out is probably not the most realistic, but I love the big eye.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff here. This is awesome. Okay, cool. And it looks like the queue line is all themed. It's a 5-minute wait, which is the most unrealistic thing we've seen so far. I imagine if it actually looked like this would be 3 hours. Probably.
We've got the fans on the ceiling, keep you cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. They're going.
Very much needed in the Texas heat.
Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? I haven't seen the people who built the thing thought that, but all travellers, due to a temporary issue involving banana peels in the toilets, all flights have been cancelled and a rubber dinghy replacement service is in operation. That's excellent.
A departure board as well. This is cool.
Departure board where everything's been cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, this environmental storytelling is excellent. This is exactly the sort of thing we're looking for here, I think. And then here's all the luggage piled up because nobody's shipping out. Awesome, let's give it a ride. So it's a world tour. I assume we're starting in Britain. We have the the contractually obligated red phone box that I think people in the rest of the world think there's one on every street corner.
Yeah. And then sort of a hedge mazy kind of vibe here.
A little bit Alice in Wonderland sort of vibes going on. But I like it. I like a bit of greenery. I think it fixes a lot of problems. Or there's some minion jump scares hidden within.
The terrifying minion.
I mean, I personally do find them quite difficult to watch.
They are unsettling.
Yeah, but kids had Crazy Frog before, and
true.
Sure, it's not a new thing. Oh, there's just eyes there. Look.
Yeah. One of them just stuck in the hedge.
Quite a scenic little rundown. And now, is this a particular country? Do we think? Is this meant to be Egypt?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like
we've got the reeds, we've got the cat.
I saw the Sphinx, they're the cat, yeah.
That temple wall kind of vibe there looks quite cool.
And then some nice little tiny buildings now, and scale has shifted quite a bit, and it looks like there's a like a Tower of Pisa here in the middle. Yeah, look at that.
With the minion scaling it.
Yeah.
And they're holding it up around the other side.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really good.
That's superb. Yeah, love that. Exactly the sort of thing you expect to see on these kind of rides. That's great. This is a particular battle we're seeing here. Is that? Oh, that's a bit of Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favourite of the henges.
God, it's definitely top 5 at least.
Yeah, babushka dolls.
Very nice.
No party inside. Ignore the sign. Minion only. Danger. Keep out. Don't come in. So okay, cool. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have to hold your breath. Oh, here we go. We're ending with a full-on.
Yes, this is the stuff party. Right here.
Oh, Toad's enjoyed himself.
The light up dance floor.
Oh yeah. How are they doing that?
Don't know.
Can you change the colour of a light, or are the pieces moving in and out?
You can program the colour of a light to change.
Oh, but they don't look like they're giving off light. Peach. I know it's a dance party and it's exciting, but it's a good use of whatever. This is like a resort window cover, I think.
Yeah,
but
I love that piece.
It actually gives off that sort of like the kind of tarp you would find.
Yeah.
You know, changing up areas and that. There we go.
That last scene in the lift hill was quite an effective sort of visual effect there.
I'm going to go back and have a look at that outside of the ride here. Yeah.
Because before the door lift, it's very difficult to judge the...
to just the height of where you're going, yeah.
Yeah, because those star pieces just kind of absorb all the light.
Yeah. So it almost looks you look
really
like you're coming up to this, and then at the last minute you're let through. That's awesome. And honestly, I really wasn't planning on grabbing pieces, but I am fascinated to see what's going on here. It's just square, so they must be moving them in and out with pistons. Yeah, they are. Look, it's a taggy disappearing machine.
Flicking between two different like layouts or
there we go.
Layouts.
Those appear and disappear.
Clever.
To change the colours. That's awesome work. Yeah. Love this. Love the dance party vibe. Again, it's the whole room's doing it, look. That's wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The disco balls are also really cool.
The disco balls. Oh, yeah. Look
with
at
the
that.
lasers making it look like they're reflecting.
That's just ornaments.
Yeah.
Scaled up. This is great. And again, exactly what I expect from a ride like this. Random scenes loosely tied together with a theme, and then a dance room at the end. Like, it happens so much. Oh, even this guy's got minion eyes. Oh, it's Statue of Liberty, look.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. This is really good. And like, even just like to care about the structure of the inside of that where nobody would see it, you know. That would just be around. It'd be interesting to see this one tied into a park itself, because it's very like internal built, you know. But yeah, that's great. Really great theme. Big fan of that.
Yeah, very well done.
Okay, Egbert has given us Camp Minion, as you can see here, with this awesome custom sign. I like that a lot. This is a little bit more of a subtle change, I think. You know, mostly just sort of colours, some planting and stuff. But there are some real nice little features here I want to show off. First of all, we have the outpost that I... this looks awesome. This is a real great... this is a great looking structure.
Yeah, there's a theme, and it's being applied to all the structures, and
absolutely, yeah.
All the materials are kind of a unified.
Yeah. So we've still got minions, and they're still running through it, but then we've also got this sort of like explorer, slight fantasy explorer vibes, and like you say, look, the roof of the queue line, the pagoda style roofing over there, here, it all ties together, and I think it just that's where your realism is coming from. I think like the conscious decisions in material use. I think that, like, if you can take anything away from this, that's why some of these look more realistic than others. I think it's mostly because it's just a conscious decision for like scale and material use and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the idea is this would be a restaurant. It doesn't look like it's completely fleshed out, but we have tables and and then little stairs down to... Oh no, okay, so here's so it's a quick service restaurant. Here. Oh, I see, that's nice. That's really nice. So yeah, you come in here, grab some grub, and then you can come up here and seat.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. And there's the minion coming through the floor, through the ceiling. That's great.
I like how he's built that in. Yeah.
And then here we have a flat ride that is somehow accessible. Oh, over here. Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like we didn't quite have time to...
A sign for the flat ride would have been good, maybe. But
I think we maybe ran out of time there, but it comes all the way around here into the Monteleone with bananas in the middle. That's awesome. And then it just sort of kicks out this way, as does the water ride. There you go. And the ride itself hasn't had a ton to it. Look, this sort of plaza was clearly the main point of design.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did a good job.
I think adding that kind of supporting flat ride is an interesting approach to take, which nobody else so far has done.
No, and there was like clearly room for it. You know, like it's obviously the space was there for it, but the station stays fairly plain. Although we have got this like lookout tower addition to it, and then and then we got this beautiful pagoda build here covering the waterfall, which again I think is a real nice feature. Nicely done.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Some rock work added to the waterfalls here, just to give it a bit more character. And then over here, again just some subtle changes. So still leading into the adventure theme, I suppose. This is really cute.
Yeah.
The rope bridge. It's really nicely done.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch attached to the restaurant as well.
And then oh god, I thought they were burning him for a second. And then a campfire there, and it ties into the restaurant. Yeah, it's real nice. This is probably the closest thing. Oh, what have we got over here? There's a monster with a beret. Okay, these kind of things I'm just assuming are a Minions reference that we just don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm kind of hoping
the
that's
only
what
plausible
it is.
explanation.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping the monster with a beret is just like a deep Minions cut.
I do love it.
This is great. This is like probably the closest to what I thought I would do, I guess. You know, like if I was to do that, and then maybe that's something I should have done. Maybe I should have had a go at it myself as well. But this is probably the closest to that. So like, keep the minions, but just bring the color tone down. You know, help
give it
get
a
away
theme,
from
basically.
that. Yeah, give it a theme, and just in general, like this doesn't look anywhere near as hot as the other one. You know, just bringing that down into those earthy tones just really helps take the edge off the space, and just, you know, like breaking up the space here. I think this is really good. I think if anything, I would maybe have liked a couple of like key planters here just to bring some tree shade into the space. But otherwise, there's a lot of great stuff here. I think this is obviously a more subtle addition than some of them, but I think it's well accomplished.
Agreed.
Okay, these next few they're actual park files rather than blueprints. So some of them have the guests up and about. So don't take the fact that there are guests here to mean that we spent any more time getting that set up. We just loaded this in, and this is how it goes. So this one is Stewart Studios by Matt. So it looks like, you know, kept a lot of the original stuff. That's been changed to enter here, but otherwise we're going for like a movie theme one. The plaza itself hasn't had much doing to it, so I think this is probably one where we ride it to see majority of the changes. Oh, it's come out of it. Looks like the station itself hasn't had much done either. Yeah, I think this one the focus was on the ride here. Okay, we're joining this. Oh my goodness! Look at this screenwriting portal.
Oh, it's like a script. I see.
Yeah.
And there's bananas, of course.
Yes, apparently that's a big thing.
Huge in the Minion world.
Yeah, I guess so. And moving into auditions, I just like the fact that this one has a clear theme.
There's a theme, and we've already got a little bit of a kind of a story going.
Yeah. So these are auditions, I guess. These are people lining up for audition, yeah. Very neat.
The Brutalist Minion cast list.
So we have some stone guests and Stuart.
Fragile props. Very nice. I like all these kind of moving film canister.
Yeah, this is really nicely done. Look, this film street using the Minion sort of silhouettes that I made, but repurposing them into that, I think is really great. Gives them a look at as you're coming down.
Yeah.
Sound stage 3. Oh, set construction. This is I love all these little theme vignettes, and this is great. I think this big waterfall is quite a large feature, and I maybe we haven't necessarily sort of showcased it as well in the scene. But yeah, I love the big bananas. Stunt work, that's a real great. Oh my god, look, he's
nice.
Catching the kid in air.
That's really well tied into the theme.
Yeah, absolutely. Lighting.
Rigging up the lights.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then we've got choreography, a beautiful. It's very like 50s.
Yeah.
End in a water aerobic scene movie. Oh, and here he's on a green screen for the special effects.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff going on here.
Post-production.
Post.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it looks about as fun as real life doing the edits.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another nice waterfall addition there. Yeah, we're exiting studios. This is good, and I'm hoping the last scene is like the movie being shown, and it is. Look at that.
Oh yeah, with the red curtains. Yeah, really nicely done. Like you're saying, it's got a theme, and it commits to the theme throughout and creates a nice kind of narrative that's woven through the whole thing. Or not a narrative necessarily, but there's a sort of sense of kind of chronology.
Yeah, just a sense of reason behind some of it as well. And I think the other thing that you'll see with these, because long-term plan with someone like Universal is, yes, this will probably always be a Minions ride, but in 10 years it's probably going to need a tidy up, so this is this first version is, yes, Minions making the movie, but then in 10 years it might get a retheme, and then it's Minions travel to the center of the earth, or and then like it's still the Minions ride, but they're able to like keep it fresh, because the secondary theme is something that's very strong and will run through, and then what you'll see is that like a lot of these animatronics or these sort of fiberglass pieces will get repurposed in different scenes. They'll stick hats on them, that kind of thing.
Then we've got the Walk of Fame on the left hill at the end,
and then they all won Oscars.
Yeah.
And got their Walk of Fames. I found out fairly recently, in the grand scheme of things, that the Walk of Fame is, you basically just buy it. You just buy your spot. And I think
that's right.
Kind of took away a bit of the mystique of it. Okay, but yeah, that's great. There's a lot of real awesome moments in this. I think this is really good. I think the only thing I would like to see, if I had to really pick something, is this final scene. I think real life, it would probably just be a screen, and they would be playing footage of Minions or something like that. But I think with the pieces you've got and the time frame and the fact that I'm not expecting you to do custom media, I think you've done a great job. And then even just like the darker colors and the tree lines just helping hide these sort of showy buildings from here. Obviously
the plaza maybe could be broken up.
We would like to see you have done something here, yeah. But then also that might just be a time frame thing, because for the most part people have either focused on the plaza or focused on the ride.
Yeah, that's true.
There's only a couple that have managed to do both, I think. So I think here the ride and the running theme was clearly the main inspiration here, and there's just real nice moments. That in front of the green screen was really good fun. The guests falling here is a little morbid, but kind of fantastic. Like that's just a lot of real great stuff here. Okay, this one is Gru's Jelly Factory by the name on the screen. I'm sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. I will butcher it. Big blue yellow. Is it blue or is it purple?
It's blue and yellow, yeah.
Blue and yellow. Okay, cool. Sorry, not good.
Minions colours.
Not good with the colours. I know the other guys are purple. So not doing too much to the outside. Obviously, this huge show building is going to show us where most of the work has gone. But I will say that just a couple of trees out here make such a difference, I think,
Yeah, absolutely.
Really breaks up the space.
Breaks up the space. Bit of shade. Bosh.
Does what it needs to. Bosh. Exactly what it says on the tin. I was trying to explain to Ron Seal to somebody the other day. I can't remember what came up, but it was something in work, and I said, yeah, it does exactly what it says on the tin. And they were like, what? I was like, oh, sorry. It's an advert from about the 90s for wood stain, but for some reason is incredibly pervasive in British culture.
Yeah, very popular for some reason.
All right, so this is Gru's Jelly Factory.
Another factory.
Yeah, I think that's a thing. Because I suppose he makes, like, Gru wants to make all of the...
he's an inventor of sorts.
Yeah, like make the brain exploding rays and stuff like that. I don't know. Do you know what I love? And I would love to find a reason to use it. I love this screen with the eyeballs on it. It's so characterful. and there's different like reactions and stuff it has. I would love to find a use for it somewhere because I think it's great. But it is
very cute.
As we've said about some of the other scenery in the game. It's kind of specific, like it's doing one thing. But if I could find a reason for using it, I'd be super happy. I think it's great looking around. I think you could make a real character out of it throughout a dark ride or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a Wheatley from Portal or something like that. Like the little screen that takes you through. I don't know. So we're making it. So I'm assuming these are like a purpley color. They're meant to be grapes. Are they, or
some kind of berry or
apple? I can't
grape,
color, but
something like that.
We're making Jello out of them. That's a little creepy.
It's really scary.
Yeah,
terrifying.
Nice. Welcome,
I like it.
To Gru's Jelly Factory. Here we go.
There he is.
Gary. Yeah, this is our first Gru. That's awesome. So this is meant to be like a show, like a pre-show. I imagine this would act out. That's a real good job on the Gru. That's
really
great.
nicely done. Yeah.
Start pre-show. Oh,
hello.
Do we actually have a pre-show?
Is it in here?
Oh, here we go. The alarm's going off.
His little face.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Don't panic.
Go up the stairs. This is cool.
It's very, very good. Very in depth. That's great. There we go. Quick escape via the jelly transportation. Okay. So you get your guests to run through darkness. That's super safe. Okay, here we go. No
running though.
No running. No peeing, and no swimming in the jelly. Oh, they've even got one over there on the. Is that just covering up a member of staff? That's awesome. Okay, so what's is that just they're covering up the staff and we're meant to forget the staff's there, or is that meant to be a staff member in a costume doing that job?
I mean, either would be great.
Red lights are flashing. We've got to get on the jelly transportation system, and I think we're going a completely different way.
We are, yeah.
I think
straight into a
ride rebuild.
To a little kind of.
I think the lighting makes this scarier than I think it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's quite scary.
I will say, even for dark rides, kids' rides usually have a little bit more light going on in them. But again, it could just be the game. Sometimes it's difficult to get lighting right in the game. I think it's kind of all or nothing. So we're in the what's this? The something center. I can't quite read that.
I can't read that now. Something center.
Oh. There we go. We had a minion sound effect.
Oh, nice. Like that. I think that's meant to be a banana in that last case
screen.
As well. Yeah.
Yeah, or is it on the screen? Was it? Oh, here we go. Here's the jelly mixing room.
I love that. Giant fan in the bottom of the.
Yeah. Oh, and it's leaking.
And it's cracked, leaking. Yeah, that's good. I'll have to come back for a decent view of that.
A better look at that, yeah. Nice use of the movement pieces though to get those guys just sort of floating in the space without being able to see the platform,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here's the sign. Here's the bit you can just see from the line. I kind of like that. I like a little bit of interaction with the line, being able to poke their head in and see what's going on.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I hadn't clocked that earlier.
Yeah. Come out. Sorry, this guy is waving you in.
Oh yeah, he's like an airport guy. That's awesome. Oh,
the color
that's
choice.
Definitely,
color choice of the grape juice there, whatever it's meant to be, the Jello juice. It's giving. Do you know Alton Towers? There used to be a little it was meant to be like a river of blood run underneath the queue line.
Yeah, by Nemesis. Yeah,
but it always just looked like pink foam.
Yeah.
There we go. And I think, much like most of them, we lose it as it goes around there. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like I kind of want to see what's going on here because the ride the queue line was completely different, and the ride layout, I'm pretty sure, was completely different. Now, I'm just making sure we're not missing a bit here. Yeah, no, here's the station. Yeah, so we've had the addition. I'm gonna put the light on. Yeah, we've had the addition of this bit. Then this showroom is new before we, and this showroom, a warning center, that said, and I think this is new, and then it ties up with this, which is the waterfall area.
Yeah.
So, so we can have a better look at this.
Yeah, this is really nicely done. The use of the lighting to make it look like it's full of jello or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's really neat, and the crack is neat. And I can't really think where the rotating things are, but I can see they're actually just in them, I think. So there's a rotating platform on there. You can see it on the backs, look, that's making them turn round, and then there must be another one underneath the fan making them sort of loop around the space. Yeah.
And spin, yeah.
There's a lot going on there. That's good to make them move like that, not necessarily hit each other too much, and stay within the glass. My limited experience with platforms, that's tricky to do. And
yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, it's really neat. There's a lot of really great stuff there. I think that as a dark ride is fantastic. I think
bonus points for the pre-show.
Yeah, pre-show. Just a lot of great bits there. The trick you're going to have is this would have to be like at the corner of the park, I think, because having to do or this just backs onto another show building, because that's a hell of a lot of
it's a big old wall,
big old wall to cover up. But there's some real nice touches out here. I think the color choices are great, and like I say, just adding in a little bit of planting out here makes a big difference too. This is really good.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Okay, next up we have Minions Rapids, then by Dirk's Fox Forever, I think. And there's some interesting stuff going on here. There's a
never going to be wanting for somewhere to sit.
Yes, you are going to be able to sit down in some shade, and this is now open to the public.
This is quite a cool idea that you can just come down here.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a
thingy that won't let me press it.
Event.
It does the water there.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, yeah. So you can come down here. So yeah, making this space walkable, I think, is fine. Like, in my head, this was like gravel for planting. Like it is a path, but in my head, it was just like a gravelled flower bed, which is what there's plants around. But I suppose there's any reason why you can't make it accessible.
Yeah. Why not?
Then, lots of seating. Then over here we have a little food place. It does
nice. We've got a custom sign for the menu.
Some custom sign in. Yeah. I think this probably needs a cover. Honestly, this wouldn't.
Yeah, in the Texas sun.
Yeah. And just even like the chance of rain, like this thing would have to get covered up. You could maybe carry this out to meet it, I think. Okay, but this one has some stuff done around here, but the big thing of this one is there's a dark ride section of the ride over there, so we'll ride it and see what that looks like. But there is one more. I think there's custom media up here as well, so let's scooch up and have a look. See, there's a lot going on up here. There's some not so happy looking minions there.
I like their faces.
Yeah. And then high scores. Here we go. So Kevin's the one to beat on 3,000. We won't talk about Otto.
Oh, it's like a squirting gun kind of concept.
Yeah.
Obviously, it doesn't work in game, but it's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, like you could like force yourself around a corner to shoot it. Is that the idea? Maybe like you can spin the middle like you can on like a teacups ride or something.
Oh, everybody's got a different button for controlling what the gun is doing.
Oh wow, okay.
That'd be pure chaos.
It's like what's the one Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon ride where there's four of you all given a job to do.
Oh,
it just goes terribly.
I can't remember what it's called, but
Malcolm Run, Smuggler's Run. Is it?
Smuggler's Run, that's it, yeah.
So you've got shoot, rapid, up, left, right, down. Oh yeah, this is like Crystal Maze level stuff.
Okay, that explains all the bananas hanging out from
so
the.
these are the
things as
targets
well.
then.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay,
go
that's
up
quite. It's quite a cool concept. I don't know
It's
if this ride exists in real life anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I like the idea of it. I don't know whether I would in real life it would be buttons. I feel like it would just be this middle rotate thing. You could sort of force
you
it
can grab the
around,
handles
Yeah,
and aim it.
but yeah, that's a good idea. Just as a team working to beat the other rapids. Yeah, it's interesting. I won't lie. I'm not a huge shooting rides guy in real life.
Yeah, I'm the same.
But because I usually feel they're just not very well implemented. Like usually it's some screens. A good one, I'm sure, is probably good. Like Midway Mania, I do quite like. But yeah, I think you could have done a lot of cool targets along there probably to hit.
Yeah, a little bit of a missed opportunity there, perhaps.
Yeah. So stage 2.
Stage 2.
Oh, so that was stage 1. Now we have. So yeah, I didn't make these ones. These the purple guys. I don't think. So they obviously found those or made them, but they look good. Oh yeah, and we're getting soaked, and then we could get. Yeah, there could be guests up there getting more water on us, I guess. And we come round. Well, it might be a slightly too heavy use of the. Of the minions.
Yeah, I think you could do something to sort of break up some of these scenes, if you want to call them scenes.
Yeah.
Bit more variety of the scenery.
Some pipe structures and stuff to have the water come in rather than everyone be a minion itself. But yeah, the whole ride here, I think the scale is maybe just a little, not necessarily the scale of each individual unit, but the scale of each style and as each change and theme is maybe a bit high.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a chance this cuts into grass because I didn't know this went down low. Let's see. Oh, geez, that last minute.
A little bit sketchy.
The last minute. And there we have a huge new addition. This little baby Cthulhu guy.
It's Goomy.
Yes, he's from the new movie, I think, right?
I do actually know that he's called Goomy.
Goomy, cool. Yeah. There he is. Some Z-finding there. We need to really work on that. It really pulls you out of it, I think.
Yeah.
And then we're into like a... Oh, geez. Oh, we've got a Medusa going on. A lot of these...
Again, maybe just needs a little bit more lighting.
I think so, yeah. And again, it's there's 7 of him just lined up here. There's something to be said about having like some areas of downtime, and then having just a single one of him lit that comes out, and then that's the set piece for that space. I think I think just having lots of them repeated sort of pulls away from them a little.
Yeah.
There's only one Yeti in Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
But
I guess in a shooting ride, you would populate the space with other kinds of targets.
Yes, I suppose. Yeah, I kind of forgetting the fact that it's a shooting ride. I suppose so. But yeah, but like things like this, use these light up targets, or lots of like spiders here. I think it's. I think repeating the same model again and again. Like as far as I know, there's only one of him in the movie, unless maybe he makes like a clone army or something. That wouldn't surprise me. They're running all around. Some of these pieces you just forget exist, don't you? Like that huge
that forge
Viking
thingy
forge
with
there.
the bellows on it. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Oh, it's a neat effect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sort of portal of some kind.
Yeah. What's that? Just special effects on some platforms, I suppose.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
It does look really good.
Oh, and a big guy's come out of them. You can't see you. There he is. Look. There he goes. There must be a thing in the movie maybe about them coming out of portals. I'm sorry. I probably should have gone and watched at least the newest one for research before today.
Yeah, I'm afraid we are Minions posers.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh. Again, just a lot of these guys just running around. Yeah, I think there's some really great ideas here. I think there's one thing I'll say is that less is more, and I think you could you could.
I think you could have shortened this this
Yeah.
whole section and then just, like you say, had a couple of kind of more notable kind of set pieces.
Yeah, more noticeable sort of vignettes, and then just have more like traditional targets, or a lot of these
Yeah.
rides, these shooting rides, they'll just be like dots that you look at, like little red dots, and that's what you're shooting, and then every sort of section there'll be like a piece, oh, there's a dragon, or there's a ghost, or what have you, and then we come outside, and then so this is the top of that building we were just in. But it's been themed to actually be part of the ride as well, and they come out. It's them coming out with all of their treasure, I suppose. There's a lot of treasure here, and even this, look, just having the same pile of treasure repeated a few times.
Yeah, without any rotation.
Yeah,
even.
just
It's like,
one of them on their own would have worked better. Just have the like they have this pile here, and have just that be a tree line, and just focus the eye line to the one pile of treasure, and then I would maybe break this up and have it so you can't see this from over there, because it just sort of ruins the final scene of the ride, I guess, and it comes up and finishes. Yeah, there's a lot of really great ideas there. I think it's just a little it needs like you need to kill your darlings a little, and just tighten it up. But there's a lot of neat things going on there, and the shooting element is really neat.
Yeah, it may be a time constraint thing to some extent. No different people build at different speeds.
Yeah, absolutely.
But in that case, you want to kind of like you said, condense your ideas down a bit and go for something.
Yeah, like I think here, having the shoot, I don't know why I'm focusing this one more than others, but I just think there's interesting things to say about design in general for this game. Like here, you've got all these water spouts, there's going to be people coming down and spraying you and that, and so then really this section here.
Yeah, after the first turn there.
Yeah, it needs to be like a decompression zone, really. Like everyone's going to be like, "Oh, I'm soaked. Oh, did you get wet? Oh no, look at him. He's covered."
Yeah.
Like you need that moment of like, pulling the t-shirt out, letting some of the water come off, having a good laugh about it before the next scene starts. Like that. You need to kind of have those moments of downtime, so that the uptime sort of speaks more and doesn't just have you're not just constantly being thrown stuff. That is something I would take away from this. But yeah, a lot of neat ideas. Just needs a little tightening.
Yeah, I love the overall idea with the kind of shooting rapids ride. I think that's really cool.
Really, really interesting. Yeah. Okay, and then the last one we're going to show you. This did start as the Minions Ride. I'm told in strictest confidence that this did begin as the Minions Ride, but this is probably the one that's the most removed from the original file. This is by Kayara, and it's San Roka is the name, and it is a complete rebuild. As far as I can tell, the track is the same, but other than that, there's no minions, there's no sort of Universal Studios at all here. Really, this is they even said that they wanted this to look almost like a real town. Like it isn't necessarily even a theme park builds this. So down here on this side we have a few little food places.
Got some nice little shout outs.
Yeah. Casa Mineral, you sell ice cream.
Yeah.
Fogliano. That's really great.
Very nice. I mean, it looks. I'm not just saying this because she's put my name there, but it does look stunning.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Just from the off.
Even all the way around here, look, there's a row. I'm showing them here because I don't necessarily think we'll see them great because I built the concrete up really high here. These absolutely beautiful buildings using the pirate windows to full effect. This is a really fun style. This sort of like Sicilian.
We've got a lot of good pieces to pull this sort of thing off.
Yeah. Does a really good job. Even things like this, just placing down the well, just adds so much to it. But this is like a whole new plaza. This is not the main plaza. The main plaza is up here. So let's shoot back up and look at the top. And what are those stairs over there?
Also, I'm loving the seagull sounds.
Yes, there is some custom media here.
I think that's just an in-game
Oh, is that in-game one? Okay.
ambience.
There's
Yeah.
something. This came with a Google Drive, so
Oh, okay,
we'll
so
have to
maybe
see
you
if we
might
can
be
spot
right.
what they are. But then yeah, there's a
So there's a
new
lookout point or something up here.
there's a new sort of stairs up this way.
And there's all the custom railings and
Beautiful.
very nicely
Oh
done.
my goodness! Look at this. You can come and see the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
thing. Oh,
Beautiful.
that's added seagulls.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Is that a little hawk from the ride?
I can't. Yeah, wasn't it like one of the coaster pieces gave us wings or something? Or we're gonna walk the queue line. I don't think we'll ride this one. 'Cause I think most of it we're gonna see from outside. But
this
here
little
in the main
market
plaza,
area as well.
yeah, selling olives. Pomodori almeli. You any good with
I think it's tomatoes.
tomatoes? Okay, yeah. It all looks like lots of different apples to me, but
And then potatoes and cheese.
Potatoes and cheese. Okay, nice. Oh, that's using the wood.
Oh yeah,
the wood
that's
block
nice.
pieces as cheese. That actually reads. That's good. And we have some chunks there. Beautiful little plate. Oh, somebody spilt their candy.
Or
So
that's
tots.
probably a bag of olives from the
Yeah,
olive stand.
olives. Yeah, somebody spilt their olives. The lines. For a little fountain here.
Nice use of this pergola piece from the
Yeah.
game. Or is that maybe that's custom actually?
I think it might be custom. Looking at
Yeah.
and I think it's using. There are pieces like this in game. I think.
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
as part of the grapevines, I think. But this, I think, is a little different because it's using the wisteria instead. Yeah, but no, it's
That's
very
really
cute.
nicely done.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe walk over here for some reason. Yeah. Okay, let's walk down the queue line. I love this addition of the queue line here. One of the things that we probably take for granted a little now with Panic Coaster 2 is that you can just place the queue over the path and it works. You know,
Yeah.
it means you can do stuff like this, which is very realistic. You know, where the only note it's just there's a slight change in the concrete or something. You know,
Yeah.
and a bit of custom railing there. There's a simple anchor, you know, like it's just so simple. It's two pieces, but it just reads absolutely like the sort of thing you would find, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then
Yeah,
the
nice.
waterfall here with this beautiful lighthouse, and I feel like a lot more water effects added as well. Like I don't think all of this was there.
There's also kind of she's using I think the mist kind of
Yeah, just to get that water spray
mist
to come
effect.
off.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how much that adds. Like it really starts to make it look more realistic. This is beautiful.
With the seagulls and the sound effects and everything. It's really
Yeah,
creating a lovely scene.
it really is. Yeah, and it comes down here and just sort of adding in a bit of rock work just to add a bit of detail to it. But I don't think it really needed much. It's just a real nice. Look, this beautiful path across, and then this would have been the diving board scene, but instead it's got a nice large tree providing some. Like you could happily sit here, you know, have an ice cream, watch people wander by on the ride. It's just beautiful. Comes around here again. Oh, and there's another path here, so that comes down to here then, and you can walk right along here. It's beautiful changes in the level.
Yeah, nice flower beds.
Yeah. Really, and then little bits of water here. Still a lot of lovely stuff. But again, we were saying about that last one, you know, here there's this beautiful flower bed here to look at. So make the other side boring. You know, make it so that this is the focal point here, you know, and then it cuts back to the other side, and here we just got like a nice little cavern. I was gonna say waterfalls here would be nice. I could maybe see another waterfall here just to kind of give you a little bit of fun as you come around the corner, but there is one just here.
Yeah.
And then we have this beautiful vineyard.
Yeah, really cool.
And
I love
then
that kind of wheelbarrow full of grapes at the bottom there.
More apples. We'd love more fruit. Yeah, this is lovely. Real nice terrain work. This is the in-game grape stuff. You can tell because the LODs are terrible.
Yeah.
And then we come back up to the entrance. This is, I mean, just beautiful, just stunning, and like an absolute testament to just just do what you like, you know. Like, and I did say that, and I think I really enjoyed doing this competition. I think it's something I'm going to look at doing more regularly, where I sort of build something and then let people have at it. And I think in the future, I'm definitely going to have more specific guidelines. But I do love the idea with this one that I just said do what you like, and we've had everything from I painted the concrete a little right up to I've just built a little part of provincial France. So you know, like so I think that's really great that we see sort of such a wide range of play styles. I think, you know. Okay. Absolute fantastic amounts of entries. They were all great in their own way. I'm very, very pleased and honoured that you all took the time to do this silly little thing that I've set you all. But me and Mineral have spent the last 6 hours looking over all of them, and we have picked a winner, and that is the Minions World Tour by I think it's Dapius. Here it is. We just love this one, didn't we? This is this just sort of ticked a lot of boxes. I think overall,
like you say, ticking all the boxes. They've got great use of the entire space on and off the ride. They've got a great they've got a theme that's running through the whole thing. The queue line is great. The ride itself has got all the scenes with lovely pacing, and I completely agree. It's got it all.
I think I love the. Like, it just feels like a real ride, like the theming wise. It's, you know, the world tour is a very common theme for rides, right? Like, it's just, here's a little bit of the 8 countries that exist when anyone does a world tour, you know, like it's you know, there's 200 and something sovereign states, but it's always the same sort of 5 or 6 countries that pop up in these. But just, you know, great use of the piece counts, great use of the items. You know, you can at a glance recognize a lot of stuff, and then we have this awesome the dance party finish here, with some real clever use of the platform pieces to change the colors of them. I think, you know, overall there's some that leaned away from Minions, there's some that kept it fairly simple. Oh, I think it's the end of the day report. It is the end of the day report. Hey! There's some that kept it simple. There's some that moved away from the Minions theme. I think all of them have their pros and cons, but I think, like you say, just as an overall Minions ride but dialed up, I think this one accomplished it the best. And they were all fantastic. But we have to pick a winner, and this is going to be it. Thank you so much for joining me, Mineral. Where can people find you?
Thank you for having me. You can find me at Mineral Junction on YouTube, where I post all sorts of Planet Coaster stuff. A little bit of Planet Zoo coming in the future.
Oh,
but yeah,
excited to see that. Excellent, yeah, and Dapius Darius, I'll get in touch with you about getting a prize sorted for you. You can have the Parades pack with Planet Coaster, or you can just get a Steam card or PlayStation card, whatever it is. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about that. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed doing this. I definitely think that we might make these competitions a more of a regular thing here on the channel, because I think it's a great way to sort of engage with the community. It's just a lot of fun to see how different people play this game, you know. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks again, Mineral, for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Absolute pleasure.
Until the next one, be good.
Bye.